Hello Sagittarius and welcome to the Green Woman Tarot. As you can see, I've been gifted a nice cloth from my sister, so I've changed my setup a bit. But anyway, Sagittarius, this is now your reading for the next 2 weeks. That is the 2nd to the 16th of August 2021. And it's a general reading just to see what sort of energies are around you at this time, to see what's on the cards for you. But before we delve into the tarot reading, I need to consult the oracle. And this is the Madame Endora's fortune cards that I'm using today to draw a couple of cards from, just to start your reading off with. So let's see, what words of wisdom does the mysterious oracle have for Sagittarius for the 2nd to the 16th of August 2021. What messages are here for Sagittarius for the next 2 weeks? What does Sagittarius need to know at this time? Let me just fan out the deck and take a couple of cards and see what you get. Oh, the hourglass. Time is of the essence. So there's a concise message. Timing is important here in the next couple of weeks. And you've got the siren. A temptation may lead you astray. So we all know that the myths of the sirens that with their beautiful singing lured sailors to peril. But so something tempting may be presented to you. You may be drawn to something, but beware of being led astray, even if that's simply led off of the path that you're trying to follow at the moment in a small way. And of course, timing is important. So these are quite fun messages really that we get from Madame Endora. But let's see where the rest of the reading takes us. So let's see what's on the cards for Sagittarius for the 2nd to the 16th of August 2021. What messages are here for Sagittarius for the next couple of weeks? What does Sagittarius need to know at this time? And the deck that I'm using today is the Radiant Wise Spirit Tarot, and I'll be setting out the 8 card spread for you, with the first 2 cards depicting you where you are at this time in your current situation. The following 2 cards highlighting the challenges you're facing at this time, or certainly showing what you're aspiring to. The next 2 cards will offer you some guidance from divine energies as you move towards the final 2 cards, which may reveal your possible outcome to this time period. So let's see what you get. First, what's fallen out? Oh gosh, that's nice. The 8th of Wands and Temperance, indeed. Your challenge is the Queen of Pentacles and the 8 of Wands, with the 6 of Wands and the Ace of Pentacles in your guidance as you move towards the Queen of Cups and the Emperor. This is quite exciting. And there you have the 4 of Cups which depicts someone contemplating the pleasures he has now, but being so fixated on them that he's unaware of a new potential that is arising. This often denotes complacency or sort of too much contemplation. But given your Siren card, it makes me think of, you may be drawn towards something that is that promises to be pleasing to you or bring contentment and joy, but beware that in focusing on that, you're not missing out on potential opportunities. Because you begin with a new opportunity, a potential here for something inspiring and creative, something that could bring ultimately a sense of stability and security. This may be linked with work for some of you, or simply something that stirs your creativeness, something that you're passionate about. But you're needing here, this temperance shows, wanting to find that sense of balance, a bit of moderation may be required. And sort of also shows perhaps that this new potential is something that you can create a wonderful alchemical reaction from. The whole idea of the temperance is that the magical combination of two opposing or polar energies that, if skillfully combined, can create something unexpectedly delightful. It's sort of about the coming together of water and fire to make steam. So here you begin with this potential to create something that is unexpectedly fascinating for you. However, given your oracle cards, it sort of also hints at a need for moderation. Because your challenges here is the challenge is actually I get a sense here, to take this opportunity, this potential, and focus in a dedicated, practical way, doing all the practical things you need to do in order to get it off the ground. So the challenge being wanting it to move almost too swiftly, and perhaps finding some, that essence, that time being important here. So finding that you want to hurry it up, you're worried about time. But perhaps the underlining energy that you need to engage in here is more of taking your time in order to build it up in a careful manner, rather than hurrying it through because it's exciting and you want to get it done. So that's quite an interesting challenge there. So in order to get it off the ground, you want to perhaps use a bit of earth pentacle energy, which is slow and deliberate rather than hurtling forward in a passionate way. The guidance cards are very, very positive. You've got the 6 of Wands, which says you can be successful in this. You can really create something that, or achieve what you set out to achieve, and not only find the endeavour being successful, but being acclaimed, being recognized by those around you. This is someone returning from a venture, a quest, or and returning to the acclaim of the people of his community. So that's very, very positive guidance card that sort of shows that you can be successful if you put your dedication and focus and self-discipline into slowly building this up. You can be successful, and this is something that can bring you, again, rewards here. The potential is for stability, security, and growth. It's going to be something that may well take you outside of your usual boundaries and towards new challenges. But it's all very exciting, and it shows that you can succeed in this. This is a victory card. So a victory towards harnessing a potential to bring about stability and growth and security. And it leads you towards both the Queen of Cups and the Emperor, who are an interesting pair. But the Emperor is all about structure, watchfulness, again, discipline and stability, whereas the Queen of Cups is a little bit more bendable, a little bit more flexible. Her energy is very nurturing and indulgent in an emotional sort of ways. This is someone who is very, it sort of brings you to perhaps a contentment that allows you, through your own emotional stability, from that contentment, to nurture others in a compassionate and empathic way, but at the same time needing to remain watchful over what you have, your endeavour over what you have created. Taking on that responsibility of managing or ruling what you create, but it's tempered here with tenderness, with gentleness. So you've got the structure, you've got the stability and the power, but it's tempered with compassion and empathy, and that's a nice state to be in, I think. So then, in a nutshell, you begin at a very exciting place with a wonderful potential to create something in a magical way, but it's going to require some tempering. You're going to have to focus and dedicate your time and effort and do all the practical things in a slow, methodical way, rather than rushing it through. Perhaps it also indicates for some of you, as part of your challenge, communication is important, but you are advised in your divine guidance cards that you can be successful in this, and your acclaim, you'll have acclaim, your success can be recognized by others, we put it that way. And then this again is, you can be successful in harnessing this potential, and it's going to bring you to a point of, I wouldn't say lording it over your position, but being in, having created something quite vast and that requires a lot of responsibility and discipline, but this will be tempered with, mind out the way, Mungo. Sorry everybody, Mungo's come to say that. Tempered with, oh, and he's got the card. Tempered with compassion and empathy. Now, and again, you've got the siren, so beware of what you put your attention towards. Something, if it seems perhaps too wonderful or too alluring, it may be too good to be true. So you need to keep your focus. This is why I imagine this is the sort of energy of the Emperor, watchful and well focused, so that he's not led astray. And then timing is of the essence, but in an interesting way, I get a sense that it's the timing is about not rushing things, about taking your time to slowly build up something that is substantial and secure and worth preserving. So there you have it, Sagittarius. I hope you enjoyed your reading. And if so, please remember to like, share and subscribe, and then have a good 2 weeks, and God bless you till we meet again.